Could the new director of the Rey movie, Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, be gone so soon? Welcome back to Views with the Hughes of Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes. Today's story: Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy may, after all, be replaceable. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified for future uploads and updates. So I've talked to you all before about Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, you know, the same woman who was the director who never had film experience or film school experience and everything, who actually went to school for journalism as well as political studies, so on and so forth. And suddenly, after winning some Emmys or documentaries, I believe, she is all of a sudden the new Star Wars director for the upcoming Rey movie, or so-called Rey movie. Now, there's a new rumor out there that's a buzz, okay? So recently, there's been a buzz about Daisy Ridley's character, Rey, in the Star Wars universe. The latest gossip shared by Jeff Snyder on the Hot Mic show hints that Rey might be a part of Shawn Levy's upcoming Star Wars movie. There's even talk that Levy might step in as director instead of Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy if there are any issues. Now, Snyder mentioned that he isn't sure if Rey will be the main character in Rey's movie or what age she will be, but there's old rumors about Helen Mirren playing the older Rey. So there's a lot of uncertainty about how Rey will be portrayed in this new project. First and foremost, Helen Mirren? Really? Helen Mirren is way too good for this role. Okay? And y'all know why, but then again, I digress. Okay, now, adding to the speculation, Snyder said that although Sharmeen is still involved, changes in directors happen a lot at Lucasfilm, okay? Since Sharmeen doesn't have much experience, if things doesn't really work out with her, Levy could possibly take over. I mean, Levy is a busy guy in Hollywood, so there's a lot of possibilities about what could happen with the movie. Now, Snyder also pointed out that Levi, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, seems interested in exploring Rey's character. So if the Rey movie needs a new director, then Levy might be the one they call, since he's already working with Lucasfilm. Okay, now, back in November 2022, it was reported that he was in talks to direct the Star Wars film. Now, this news came from Mike Fleming Jr. and Justin Kroll of Deadline. Now, they said that Levy could start focusing on the Star Wars project after finishing Deadpool 3. Okay, so let me know your thoughts about him possibly being the next director if it doesn't work out with Obaid-Chinoy. And also, are you looking forward to the upcoming Deadpool movie? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below as well. Anyway, Levi himself confirmed his involvement in the Star Wars film. Now, he mentioned this at the Toronto International Film Festival, saying that they were just, beginning to develop his movie when a writer's strike happened, causing delays. Now, he also told Variety that Kathleen Kennedy, who's the president of Lucasfilm, that's also responsible for butchering the Disney sequels and ruining them, wanted him to make a Star Wars movie that reflects his own style and taste, along with a Star Wars story. Okay, I'm having a hard time believing that. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy wants him to provide his own take in the Star Wars story? Really? I'm having a hard time believing that, because I'm constantly seeing the self-inserts as well as political bias agendas of Kathleen Kennedy, from The Force Awakens on up to skipping seasons 1 and 2 of Mandalorian, as well as Rogue One, possibly Rogue One, and season 3 of Mandalorian are some self-inserts as well as political driven agendas. In other words, vis-a-vis woke. All right. Having a hard time believing that, but it's pretty clear that the Walt Disney Company is interested in continuing Rey's story. Now, they've even brought Daisy Ridley, as you all remember, on stage last April to announce her return as Rey in a new film directed by Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy. Now, this movie is supposed to be happening 15 years after The Rise of Skywalker and shows Rey rebuilding the Jedi Order. Now, it's also been several scripts involving Rey. For example, Damon Lindelof, as I said before, was working on a story about an older Rey set 60 years after The Rise of Skywalker. But now that Ridley is coming back, the timeline seems to have changed to a few years later. That's explaining the reason why he was fired before. Now, Snyder shared more about Lindelof's script, and it was supposed to be a feature of an older Rey training two young Jedi, both of color. Interesting. And but not surprising, there was also talk about Helen Mirren being considered for the role of older Rey, as I stated earlier in this video. Now, there were even rumors about one version of Rey's script where she would be pregnant with Kylo Ren's child through some Force Ghost connection. Now, I'm gonna let y'all know something right now. When did they actually have sex? When do they, even get married? Because, matter of fact, when did they start making children through Force connection? Disney doesn't know how to do Star Wars. Anyway, the idea was to please the Reylo fans, but it was eventually dropped due to concerns about the storyline and Rey's role in it. In other words, it wasn't going to work. Now, Snyder mentioned that the first script didn't have much oversight from Disney executives beyond Lucasfilm. Now, the second script involved Rey and Finn teaming up against a new villain, a mix of Night Sister and a Sith. That's been reported on many times before throughout YouTube. And also, there was a plan for Grogu to make a cameo appearances, but his role was reduced because of plans for a Mandalorian movie and production changes due to the strikes. Okay. A lot that's been unpacked here, but here's the problem. This is a rumor. Take it with a huge grain of salt, okay? Because of the fact that a lot of stuff that's been happening with Lucasfilm as well as Disney, it's been, not only messed up, but come out to be false, comes out to be, of course, politically driven, as well as the fact that, they're trying to go ahead and hush and sweep it on the rug or try to keep it quiet by silencing those who bring forth these rumors and everything from different scoopers, sources, so on and so forth, only in the end to be proven right. Okay, I could be wrong. This could be true. But remember, there wasn't an official announcement made of the script from the Rey movie itself. All right, no announcement of who's writing it. So far, it's just the director, as well as the fact that Kathleen Kennedy announced it, and Daisy Ridley is going to be in it. Okay. But the fact of the matter is, if these rumors are true and everything, if she will be replaced, if she can be replaced with the same director of Deadpool 3, Levy, then guess what? I mean, for her to say that she wants his take on it, I don't believe that. And guess what? If it happens, it's going to still flop. That's because of the fact that Kathleen Kennedy is still going to have her grips on it. Okay, she's also going to ignore the different input for other people, as well as especially those who are on YouTube, as well as the fans themselves. Okay, but the fact of the matter is, I guarantee you all that it's either going to be dead on arrival or it's going to be yet another flop. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.